So this is women throwing a hissy fit protest against Elon Musk because of what he's been doing, exposing the wasteful use of taxpayers. Like, women are pissed off at Elon Musk because he's exposing the government waste of taxpayers' money. And the protest is like, what? Waving rainbow
What do they
flags.
say?
Look at him.
I don't. What are they chanting? Do you know? Oh, ain't no power. Okay,
It's
ain't no
just
power like the
comical.
power of the people, because the power of the people don't. It's like you're not
Just
doing
comical,
anything.
dude.
You're doing nothing. Oh my
Comical.
gosh, man, it's so ridiculous. It's like, what do you think this achieves? Like, I'm
Here's
sorry, it's nothing.
here, here's another example of throwing a hissy
Here we
fit.
go.
You know what? Here,
Probably shouldn't show that on the YouTubes.
Okay, here, let's do it like this. There we go. So I've kind of slid it down a bit. But it's a topless woman's protest. And sorry, let me just read what's on their chest. I have to unfortunately look at these horrible breasts. This says, "Stop the war on women," is what it says. So I put this post up today, and it's like, moms have a huge advantage in family court. We have to believe all women all the time. They vote for wars, but they never fight in them. They can murder a baby and the father can do absolutely nothing about it because it's my body, my choice. They get promoted ahead of more capable candidates routinely because they're women. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Tristan that made another point here. The real war on women is importing men who rape and kill them. And I would bet none of these women are against mass migration. But they're calling this, like, what is this war on women? Like, I'm very, very confused, Moth. What is it that women are suffering at the hands of today? Can somebody please enlighten me?
Lack of attention.
If there's anybody watching right now that has data that I don't know about, call in, shoot me a DM. I'll even create an entire show around it. You can enlighten my audience and you can explain to them exactly what the war on women is, because I'm stumped. I got nothing, Moff.
I thought it was so interesting. I remember, like, this must have been last ladies' night. I asked Kayla, I was like, Kayla, what are women good at? Or like, what are they better at than men?
Oh, it was classic.
Of course, there was no answer. But there's some girl that responded to the comments. She's like, oh, I need to balance out the comments. She said something along the lines of, women are really good at organizing and pushing for social change. I'm like, no, they're not. You know what they're good at? They're good at making a bunch of noise and taking their shirts off in public and screaming. And how sadly misinformed you are that if you think it's because of women that they got the right to vote, or that feminism ever had any impact because they were so masterful in their ability to mobilize and enact social change. Feminism came about and the women's right to vote and all of this nonsense came about because weak men thought that giving women what they asked for got them laid, and it didn't. She countered that and said, oh, well, then that proves my point. I'm like, no, it isn't. Basically, women have only ever had one agency as a means of getting things done, and it's their sexuality, it's their body, it's their sex appeal. It's the only bargaining chip they ever have. And they're lucky that men find them sexually attractive, or else men would never give them anything. They never have anything. They wouldn't have the right to vote. They wouldn't have the right to do any of this nonsense. You have the right to use the internet because men decided that you could have that right. If men woke up tomorrow and said, hey, you know what, we're going to take rights away of women, there's nothing they could do about it. They have no agency. I'm sorry. Like, if we all woke up tomorrow, eunuchs, women, you had a good run, it'd be over for you. Knock on wood that doesn't happen. But it's comical to me.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that this opinion and the disparagement that they have against each other and men. We got Parody Sophie here waiting to call in. We'll pull you in a sec, Sophie. Just give me a second. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the Courses tab. Newer to the channel? Hit subscribe.